A screwdriver battery can easily replace a jump starter in a pinch. A plunger can fix a dent on a door. Why do you need a corkscrew during repairs? To pull out dowel pins. You can actually fix a squeaky door with deodorant. Cutting it with scissors would take way too long. You'll have to spend 25 cents to make the plywood match the brick pattern. For minor body repairs, a simple plastic bottle will do. If you first put the nut on the screwdriver, it will definitely hit the mark. Check out this simple pulley in action. Plastic surfaces can be smoothed out again with a quick pass of a blowtorch. Screws and washers won't get sucked into the vacuum cleaner if you attach a strong magnet to it. The key thing is to prevent the hairdryer from overheating. You can use a key instead of a coin. A marker and some duct tape can save your doorway from unwanted holes. Warm the refrigerator door seal with a hairdryer to tighten it up. Chains can strip paints just as well as sandblasting. The cowboy bowline comes in handy even on construction sites. A 9-volt battery can be used to charge a phone. The back of a hammer isn't just for pulling nails. This is what I call teamwork. Turning a soldering iron into a plastic cutter isn't hard. Before the glue dries, press the uneven baseboard against the wall with something. To spread the glue evenly across the seam, consider using a vacuum. Cable ties cut grass just as well as specialized wires. You can also use them to secure wires to the wall. The easiest way to transfer liquid between two containers is to use a hose and create some pressure. They gave new life to an old treadmill. New innovations in hairdressing. Nobody will spot a chipped corner with a realistic pattern like this one. In skilled hands, a tape measure and a box cutter transform into a cardboard cutting tool. A rubber band helps to remove excess paint from a brush. Fragile laminate panels can be protected with double-sided tape, a block, and a hammer. A kitchen sponge helps keep dust and sawdust from spreading around the room. The trick to these fancy wall patterns? A syringe filled with gold paint. This repairing method works with any plastic part. If you feel bad for pesky mice, trap them in a bucket. A nail puller allows you to adjust the boards to match the markings. Should you paint bricks? Absolutely. You can patch a hole in a wooden wall using matches. It's easier to clean up cuts with an angle grinder. Replace a metal wall anchor with a rubber hose and a zip tie. Plastic strips cut from a bottle can even support metal structures. One cut turns a pipe into a mop. A handy trick for when you need to connect cables. Adhesive tape removes labels from plastic pipes better than any solvent. A cigarette filter can help prevent uneven holes. Wrapping the tape around a pencil first makes insulating wires much easier. The hose won't slip off the plastic pipe if you carve grooves into it first. Adding wire makes it even more secure. Plastic bottle rings can be used instead of duct tape. Here's an example of precise drill bit work. A cardboard disc cuts wood just like an actual saw. Don't believe us? Watch this. In just 2 moves, the wires are tightly twisted. Paraffin wax makes plumbing fixtures shine like new. You can't drive a screw without a screw. This method makes it easy to press floorboards together. Check out this modified tape measure. Finally, an easy way to clean blinds. This ground anchor pin can't stand up to strong hands and physics. This is how you create a vacuum. You can unclog a pipe by applying pressure with a water bottle. Office clips can double as brush holders. Wheelbarrows can be linked into a train. Your paint roller won't dry out if you store it in a chip can. Firecrackers aren't just for Christmas. You can also use them to clean the air filter. Fabric tape can tighten itself. This machine isn't powerful enough to part the sea, but it can handle a small puddle. This washer with holes for self-tapping screws acts as a shelf bracket. These wires can't be untwisted. Another solution if you forgot to buy nylon line for your trimmer. An easy way to attach boards to brick walls. This battery has enough power to ignite a piece of cotton. Here's a simple way to strip wire insulation. Any round object works, but a sander disc is best. You should always keep your paint roller clean. You can use 2 coins to secure a shelf. A roll of duct tape can help you snap popped-up laminate back into place. You can use a saw as a mount for a laser level. Skilled hands can turn cement into a ceramic-like pattern. Two strips of duct tape can help transfer paint without making a mess. The easiest way to open this bag of cement is to cut it. A quick way to wind up cables. Which is easier, using a knife or pulling the material? New zipper sliders go in easily when they're heated and expanded with a screwdriver. Spilled paint is quickly absorbed by sugar. Keep this in mind during renovations. Cutting linoleum evenly isn't as hard as you think. You just need a piece of paper. Charcoal and lemon juice can scrub even the toughest pans clean. And here's an upgraded version of a camping sink. Here's how to make one-of-a-kind patterns on your walls. A drill can easily remove packing from aluminium beams. It's easier to wrap the hose if you spin the hose itself. A screwdriver with a long L-shaped bit can easily drive an eye bolt. This person invented the sanding disc wrench. An old piece of carpet can serve as both a wrapper and a handle. To avoid scratching the shiny finish off the faucet, use a pencil and a shoelace. In this case, the screwdriver doubles as a handle. A clever and simple knot trick from the pros. This experiment reveals how much paste is left in a tube even when it seems empty. This bottle heater actually works, but you should be extremely careful when dealing with electricity. Ash and gasoline create an incredibly effective kindling mixture. Two boards and a nail will prevent sawed-off chipboard pieces from hanging and catching the saw. Unique decorative wall designs. This knife sharpener made from a clothespin and sandpaper works great. This way, boiling oil won't burn your hands. a unique way to wash dishes. Using a tape measure to pull wires is something we hadn't seen before. A sturdy guide made from a piece of wood and a nail. A strong fence should always be properly tightened. 3 pieces of wire can secure any cable to the wall. Doors won't slam if you make stoppers from heavy cardboard and duct tape. This guy gets the job done without using his hands. The art of taking stunning photos. Walnut shells won't scatter across the kitchen if you hold them with a bottle cap. An old chain serves as a great fastener for self-tapping screws. To drill a clean hole in a bolt, secure it in a screwdriver. Another method to hide a joint. When you can't get a screw out, you can lend it a hand. Adhesive tape may be helpful when scribing fillers. Who would have thought Audi headlights could be removed without any tools? With this sprayer, your garden will be green and thriving. A bottle can be turned into a light bulb. Broken pavers are not worth saving and can be drilled through, which is why the best way to remove them is using self-tapping screws. Liquid foam fills gaps efficiently and leaves no mess behind. Simple chemistry. Sugar and potassium permanganate ignite when rubbed together. A long expansion anchor can split a brick into 2 equal parts. It's better to draw an extra line with a marker than to lay your hardwood floor unevenly. This is how dents on passenger buses are smoothed out. Need to fix a tire hole quickly? You can screw a self-tapping screw into it. Three rotating blocks make winding a cable much easier. This invention helps you screw in bolts overhead. Another clever way to set a perfect level. So neat! Plants prefer water that's been settling for some time. And here's a solar-powered water heater. A custom lock for a beautiful cottage. A wooden block makes working with sandpaper more comfortable.
32, yeah. Just score that. Not cut it. I've not cut it at all, right? One off. Perfect halves, right? Easy as that. So does it just work for halves? No, it works for 3/4. Anything under 80 mil, I reckon this will work. 150 piece. Ow. 150 piece. Better to do it with a trowel than your tape, because you'll wreck it. 150. Right, lads. You watching?
Learning.
Look at that. Perfect 150, look.